Welcome to Nonverbal Communication. In this video, I'll talk about what nonverbal communication is and also what impacts it. Looking at this picture, how would you interpret this image of nonverbal communication? It's not easy, is it? As you can see in this image, her body language is not easy to interpret. And the same postures and expressions can mean different things to different people. Nonverbal communication is the transfer of information from one person to another without the use of words or spoken language. And unlike verbal communication, we communicate nonverbally all the time, and usually when we're not aware of it. So, with interpreting nonverbal communication, don't worry, you are not expected to know how to read nonverbal communication. You are expected to be aware that there are differences between each person's nonverbal communication. And unless you ask for clarification, you could easily misinterpret someone's nonverbal communication. Now we'll cover the types of nonverbal communication. There's body movement, eye contact, touch, time, physical space, physical appearance, and our vocal tone and pace and sounds. First, I'll talk about body positions. When we move our head a certain way, our body, the gestures we make, facial expressions, our posture, and these little things called adapters, which is like when we're fidgeting or clicking a pen, our leg shakes, our cough, our throat's clearing. Those are all nonverbal communication. And here's examples, some gestures like thumbs up, making a circle around our head, holding two fingers like in a sign that symbolizes peace, waving, clapping, eye contact, having no contact, or the opposite, laser focused, staring at someone. Looking away does not necessarily mean that the person doesn't like you. And our touch, it can be very firm or it can be very limp, or it can be very forceful versus invitational. The time, do you arrive late or do you arrive early, can send two completely different messages, and also being on time. And then the physical space. Be aware that and respect that each individual has a preference about how much personal space and how much distance that they need in each relationship and also in each situation. And then physical appearance, our hygiene, our hairstyle, clothing, our jewelry, our body art and makeup can all send a different message. Our vocal tone, our volume, our pace can all send different messages. And other sounds, such as the quality of our breathing, like if we hold our breath and try to talk, or we have a very shallow breath or a long, deep, relaxing breath. When we sigh, it could sound like we're bored, when we just need oxygen, or when we yawn also could be a sign of being bored.